discuss accountability for local agencies. The Civil Rights Division has the authority to launch pattern or practice investigations targeting systemic violations of constitutional rights or violations of federal statutes governing law enforcement. Tomorrow will be the first anniversary of the murder of Ahmaud Arbery in Glenn County, Georgia, who was shot to death in broad daylight in the street on camera. But local authorities chose to look the other way, and were it not for the activism of Georgia's NAACP, there likely would not have been any prosecution in that case. How can Congress equip DOJ's Civil Rights Division to launch more and more effective pattern or practice investigations without asking you to comment on the details of the Arbery case? And how else can the Department of Justice use its authority to ensure that where local agencies violate constitutional rights or fail to uphold the guarantee of equal protection, there's accountability?
Well, I appreciate it. You're not asking me to talk about a pending case. What I will say is that, like many Americans, I was shocked by what I saw in videos of Black Americans being killed over this last summer. That's, I do think, created a moment in the national life that brought attention from people who had not seen what Black Americans and other members of communities of color had known for decades. But it did bring everything to the fore and created a moment in which we have an opportunity to make dramatic changes and really bring forth equal justice under the law, which is our commitment of the Justice Department. So the Civil Rights Division is the place where we focus these operations. You're exactly right that pattern or practice investigations are the core of our ability to bring actions here. That these lead to all different kinds of remedies, sometimes consent decrees as a potential remedy. We also can criminally prosecute violations of constitutional rights, and we can also provide funding for police departments to reform themselves. I do believe that officers who follow the law and the Constitution want that accountability. They want officers who do not to become accountable, because if that doesn't happen, their law enforcement agency is tainted. They lose the credibility in the community, and without the community's trust, they can't bring safety. So we have this number of tools. Whether we need additional tools in this particular area, I don't know. Obviously, the resources are necessary. I'm probably going to be like a broken record in every one of these areas for us to do our job.
And Judge Garland, with my time so short, will you commit to working with my office and with this committee to determine what additional authorities the department may need and what resources you may require in order to be able to bring more and more effective pattern or practice investigations where appropriate?
Absolutely, Senator. I'm sorry to have gone on.
No problem. Thank you, Judge Garland. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.